Welcome back to Sister Friends. Wait. Cut it.
Christian. There's no cut.
I know.
There's no cut.
He's not cutting it. This is the raw.
Wait, so you're gonna play this part too?
Yeah, he's playing
There's no
it.
cut.
Oh wait,
Okay.
Zoe's on my. You're on my mic.
She's gonna say something else.
Hold on.
So here we are,
Yes.
back,
Okay, so
sister friends. I guess I'll do the intro today.
Thank you.
I'm Angie, here with Tanya and Lindsay away over there. They have gone on their vacations, so I'm the next one to go. I'm very excited about it. I definitely need vacation. I need information first, but I need vacation too. So let's see how it rolls.
I know.
Remember that you guys are our bells and our bitches.
And the reason why I said cut is because Christian gave me that face.
Like, oh no, Mom, you're doing it again?
Yeah, when I say, hey, like if I'm over vacation, he told me, you should try to vlog while you're away. I'm like, okay. So I was doing that. And then I always started off with, hey guys. And he's like, that's not your voice. Hey guys.
That's your fake voice.
That's your fake voice.
Just be normal.
Oh,
And I was
can't.
like, and so now when I said that, the way he looked at me, that's why I said,
He was like, oh,
cut.
Well, seemingly there's no cuts. So
There's
all the
no cuts,
bloopers,
Christian
everything
There you go.
you're going
So you want
to
to come up
see.
here?
It's the real deal.
Yeah, so vacation was good. It feels like it was so long ago.
I know.
So we've been on a little hiatus from the podcast because I went on vacation, and you followed, and now you're going.
Yes.
And so Christian asked us to vlog on vacation. Did you do any
I
of
did one video. Stop laughing.
I will work on it.
And it was
I will
beautiful.
do more
I
than
struggled,
one.
but I did. I did a video. I'll send it to you. I forgot all about it.
I struggled too, but I did it throughout the
Good for you.
throughout the vacation, right, Christian? I was really trying to,
Good. Love that.
complete the assignment.
Yep.
And so I did it when in the airport, then getting on the plane.
Wow.
And all the things. So I have to send that to him, but I was struggling too. And so, bear with the vlogs.
It's our
And then
first
so when
time.
you go on your vacation, Angie, do it start from the airport?
Oh, yeah.
And-
I usually send videos anyways.
Yeah, you
to
do.
you
You're
guys, so
good. You're good.
I
I'm
do on
bad.
Snapchat.
Like, you're
Yeah.
like, send pictures. I'm like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I want to enjoy it with
I know.
you.
Yeah.
I haven't even put the pictures up on like Facebook, Instagram from the vacation.
No problem.
And so I do want to do that. I do want to do that.
I did see the ones that Christian posted. They were gorgeous.
Oh, I know.
Oh
His
my gosh.
birthday boy. He's
Yes,
22.
which was awesome.
There, so that was nice.
Wow.
I know. I can't believe it. 22 years old.
Time
Crazy.
certain does
Mm-hmm.
fly.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else? Oh, and also I have to remember to say this, but if you want to watch the full podcast, you can catch it on YouTube.
Yes.
We're on Facebook, Instagram. Are we on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
TikTok. And are we on Snapchat? No,
No.
Snapchat. Okay. But for the full video is on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, I remembered.
Good job. Good job.
All right. So we're gonna get into it. We don't know what we're talking about today.
All right. Watch here. What you guys were like talking about before, I'm gonna read. I got a story here for you. I just want you to react.
Okay.
So like a scenario.
Yeah,
Okay.
simply. But it's titled, "My sister's my best friend, but she's toxic." It's short. It's short little story. So this is what she's saying. We've always been close, me and my sister. Grew up sharing clothes, beds, even crushes. But as we got older, I started noticing something. Every time something good happened to me, she had kind of backhanded comments. You get a promotion? Well, must be nice not having kids. Engaged? I wouldn't trust a man like that or whatever. At first, I brushed it off. That's just how she is, I told myself. But now every time I hang out with her, I leave feeling smaller, drained. Like she needs me to stay broken to feel whole. She's my sister, my blood, but I'm starting to think I need distance just to breathe. What should I do? What are your thoughts?
Well, I
Wow.
think she should definitely take space, because what I've noticed, and I read something, I think a couple of weeks ago, similar to this story, but just saying, like, have you ever recognized after spending time with someone how you don't feel well the next day? You're like not your best self. It's because you not realizing it, at least she realized it. Someone is draining you. They're taking your power, right? They want you to pour into them, but if you're not pouring into them the way that either they desire or want, they don't want you to be as successful. Like what I see from this story, it seems like the sister, maybe she's the older sister, and that's why she is feeling this type of way, because the younger sister is getting a promotion. She's getting engaged instead of celebrating. Like for me, I think that if my family is successful, I'm going to celebrate that, because that means I'm successful too. Instead of having that jealousy. I'm sure that I've felt it before, so I can relate. But I definitely think she should take space. And not for nothing, my therapist, we've spoken about that, saving yourself. At times, people are toxic not because they desire to be, they just don't know better. And at the end, they might not even know that they're
Right.
doing it, to be quite honest. But when you recognize it and you understand how you feel, there is nothing wrong with giving yourself space, because the number one person that you need to take care of is yourself. And you got to guard yourself from people at times.
No, I get that. I think because this is like a sibling situation, it's a little, I think it's a little more difficult. Because if that was a friend, like a friend relationships, you know, like if I was girlfriends with somebody and that girlfriend was making me feel that way, I would definitely distance myself and probably not reconnect. But in a situation like that, because it's your sister,
Right.
it's a little, I think it's a little more difficult to navigate that. I agree with you, the whole step back space, but also trying to have a conversation with her. Because I know we've all been, right? We've all been there, like, when
Yeah.
you feel that person hating on you and not cheering you on, or kind of happy, kind of not happy.
Yep.
And that's a sucky feeling,
Yeah.
you know. And then when it's happening to you with your own sister, I don't know how I would deal with that, or how that would make me feel. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's different. I feel like it's different because it's a sister, or a family member.
Yeah.
But I think, you should, I think it'd be easy to, if it was a friend, you could kind of distance yourself and then say, is this really a person that's for me? Is this really a true friend? But if it's a family member, whether it be a sister or some type of family member, I think to try to have that conversation with them, to let them know how you're feeling and how this relationship is making them feel. Just communicating that.
Right.
Because I think it could be any type. It doesn't have to be a sister. It could be a brother. It could be a mother. It could be a
And it sucks that
cousin.
people
Yeah.
make other people feel that way.
Yeah.
You know, like,
And like you said, sometimes they don't know.
Yeah.
I think you said they don't realize. They may think, oh, I was just joking. I didn't mean it that way.
Right.
I didn't, I thought that was how our relationship is, and you were interpreting some other way. So, I don't know.
The banter. Back and
Yeah.
forth. Yeah. I think I understand what you're stating, how when it's a sibling, it's more difficult. But I think it's dependent upon the strength of that relationship.
true.
Yes.
And I'm stating this because I
That's
have
true.
more than one other sister, I have Lorraine. but I have another sister.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a relationship with her. And part of it was something like this, you know. I always try to make connections and build, and not having the understanding of why, especially if she's older, why wouldn't she be the one to reach out?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. I end up reaching out and helped her out, you know. She was moving, helped her out, and it's all fine. I don't have any regret in doing that because I lead with my heart most of the time. It's not always a great thing. Leading with your brain and giving a little accent of your heart is better at times. However, a year or two after, she gets married. We all go to her wedding. And I mean all. My mother, my brother, both my brothers, my daughter, my mother's, people that she was caring for in the house, everything. She reached out to me to ask, how did my daughter attend her wedding? And I said, I don't know what you mean. I said, that was my brother's +1. Oh, I didn't give him a +1. So I asked, was there a problem?
This was after the wedding?
Yes. I asked if there was a problem because the next day, and this was like a week after, the next day she was calling us up to go get food that was left over from the wedding because she still had so much left. So I kept asking her, like, is there a problem? Like, that there's your niece. I don't know. I don't know what they stated on their invite. I don't know if it didn't go appropriately, but if there were seating and if they said they informed her, what is the problem? If you're not sure who it is, fine, but I'm pretty sure I made a definite
So what did she say?
introduction. She kind of just left it there.
And then after that?
I'm good. I'm sorry. You are not accepting my child. To be quite honest, it could be my mother. You're not accepting my child. You don't accept me. And if it's something other than that, then the conversation should have continued. Especially if I'm asking, was that a problem?
So this like brings me into my next question, and we talked about this before, earlier today. And it could be men, women, anybody, but for me, I'm gonna go with women because I interact with women on a regular.
Yep.
When they mistake your kindness for weakness. And we had a long conversation yesterday, and I have been feeling that lately.
Yep.
And I think for me, because I may do more listening than talking. I'll talk if I need to talk. You know, I just don't talk just to hear my voice.
Yeah, because you're intelligent.
Well,
People that end up over talking, they feel like they need to take that space up in the room. You don't always need to.
yeah, and just I have at times a hard time saying no. At times, I need to be better with that, and I have been a lot better with that. But that whole mistaking your kindness for weakness has been, I don't know, sitting on my mind. And I don't know, what are your thoughts about that?
I feel like, well, no one likes to be taken for granted or just, I don't know, like, oh, Tanya will be fine. Like, she's okay. We're just gonna do this, or and just overlook your feelings on something. Nobody likes that feeling. I think it's as we get older, we just have to be better. Still be better about speaking up about how we're feeling in that moment. Because sometimes I think what we do is we question it, and then we go back, and then we're home, you're home, and then you think about that conversation, and then you're like, oh wait, I probably should have said this, and then you didn't say it because you're trying to be kind. You don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings, even though they may have hurt yours.
Right.
Even in that moment, you're still thinking of someone else before your feelings. So I think I know I have to be better at that. Like in that moment, just saying what I'm feeling, or even like to clarify, or just to make sure that I'm understanding you correctly and you're understanding me, because I interpret it this way.
Right. Yeah. And so those are things that I know for me right now, I'm working on.
Yeah.
And I've been a lot better at saying no and feeling okay about it.
Oh yeah.
Feeling really good about it. And too, just like sometimes just sitting there and listening to what people are saying.
Yeah.
Like when we talked, like that whole scenario and how that sister was making the other sister feel small and not feel good by her words. And sometimes people do know what they're saying, and sometimes they feel like the other person may not be picking up on it.
Oh, yes.
And I'm picking up on it. I may not be, saying it. I may not be saying anything to you right now, but I'm picking up on you.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing you. And, at that moment, no, I'm not gonna do what I need to do, but I see you.
Yeah.
And people forget that too.
Yeah.
About how just because, there's someone that has the big mouth that's always saying something or always, everyone hears that voice and then you don't hear the other voices. There's a lot to that, and there's a lot to be said about that. And all of those kind of things I've been seeing and I've been experiencing. And there's just so much more you can, talk about with that. But I think a lot of people, a lot of women especially, deal with that on a regular. Whether you know it, you don't know it, or whether you go home and you think about it
stop and you think about
afterwards,
it,
and you're reflecting, and you're like, ooh, maybe I should have done it this way, or I should have said it this way, or I should have said, no, I can't do that.
Right.
And yeah, the no factor for me is it's becoming so much more easier, because I know there was a point I remember, like I think it was talking to both of you. Oh my god, I want to do that. Oh, you have to do this, and now I'm just like, no, I can't do it.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
Yep.
I think that when people take kindness and feel that that's a weakness, that's actually a reflection upon them. Because I don't think it takes a lot to be kind, but it takes enough to show it regardless of where you are and what you're doing. I also don't feel that every action deserves a reaction.
True.
Me sitting and
Very
being
true.
silent is my reaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay? I can leave you just,
I'm just gonna
now
walk
you
away
let
from
that sit. Let that sit in you. Because I'm sure it will.
True.
But yeah, I think it's very easy to see the negatives.
And it's much easier to not be nice
Yes.
versus being nice.
Yeah.
Which for me makes no sense at all.
None whatsoever.
And just giving that energy to something that's negative, like you said, we're just spending all that time like talking about this negativity, and then just I'm not gonna let that bother me, or those
No.
just stay over there. And you, like you said, I see you,
Exactly.
and I will distance yourself from that type of
You know,
energy.
And I think
And protecting your peace.
you need to protect
Protect
your
Yes.
your
peace.
peace at all
Yes.
times.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
and give yourself grace.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel that, and I've been doing that too. If someone is not making me feel good,
Right.
and their energy is negative,
Yeah.
and I'm not feeling you, I don't need to be around you.
No,
not at
I
all.
don't
do
wanna be
not
around you.
need to be around you. I
Nope.
choose my people.
Mm-hmm.
I choose my sisters, and there's a lot to say about choice.
Yes.
And there are people that no, I don't want to be around.
Yep.
That I've been around for few minutes, and you're like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. All set.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think as you get older, experience a lot of people and things and situations, it's easier too
Yeah.
to pick up on people, to pick up on their vibe, and to make that personal decision, for yourself, whether or not you want to move forward in
Yeah.
the relationship, whether it be a working relationship, a personal relationship, because there's so many different relationships, right? And I find that now, for me, it's easier for me to kind of identify that and make a decision for myself whether or not I want to be part of this.
And I think it's about those boundaries,
Yes.
having those boundaries and knowing, okay, listen, that I don't want to be over there.
Yeah.
I got to put up my boundaries and say, you know what, I'm not going to expose myself to that.
Right.
You know?
It's true.
So,
And I know and we experienced that as kids.
oh yeah.
Like, as girls. And you don't want to be around that girl, but all the other girls are around that girl. And so,
Yep, yep.
Balancing
Yeah.
act
Yeah.
begins.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And now you're going through that. And then, there's different phases from little girl all the way up to
Yeah.
womanhood.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because we're constantly interacting with each other, like you said, in all different spaces, whether it be our personal lives, our family lives, our careers. Like, we're always dealing with people and different personalities, and it's exhausting.
And so, and that's why that word sisterhood,
Yeah.
I feel like, is used too loosely.
Yes.
Because sisterhood, for me, is it's this.
Yep,
Yeah.
And
solid.
it's an important word, and it's not a word that should be used that loosely,
I agree with that.
because there's a lot behind sisterhood. So I'm on this soapbox with that. I'm just
I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, sisterhood, it means a lot, and so it needs a lot more respect. A lot more respect.
So, my therapist requested that I read 2 books, The Prince and The Art of War. I've completed The Prince.
I heard the book, The Art,
Art
of
of
War.
War.
I've never heard The Prince.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's a smooth, easy read. I listened to it for the first time. I liked it way better for that book.
Yeah.
And those 2 books are for you to identify and see your enemy, basically. Understand
The Prince.
The Prince and The Art of War.
Okay.
I haven't gotten there, but James wanted to give me a quick little download, like, oh, so he wants you to recognize. I said, yeah, sooner than later, when people are actually against you, so that you can guard yourself and keep your peace. Because when you always think like, oh, this too shall pass. Yes, that too shall pass, but there are certain ways of how people act and treat you that you want to make sure you see it. And it's okay if you don't respond, but And that's the most important thing, because then that makes you know how to move forward.
Yeah, and it just and I feel like it just helps you to continue being a healthy person.
And I feel like there's such a balance, because last time we talked about vulnerability, and then we had a whole 2 sessions on vulnerability, and I feel like you're trying to be vulnerable and be open and honest and be your authentic self with people, yet we're constantly with these boundaries because we don't know who we're going to trust. It's like this balancing act.
It is.
And it's exhausting.
It is. I was just going to say, it's
Yeah.
exhausting. It really is, because you're like, I don't know, just trying to navigate and just be happy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say it any other way.
It's so
just
true.
be happy. Why can't we all just get along? Like, why can't we just be happy for one another and encourage one another? But people are so ruthless and they're so vicious. Like, nobody really true. Like, I can't stand when people they're pretending to support you and they really
they're
not
not.
supporting you.
Right.
That's the worst
That is
feeling, and that I get
absolutely.
so angry because,
too.
and especially when it's women. Like, if it's another woman, I get even more angry
Right.
because I'm
Me
like, we
too.
should be building each other up.
Yes.
And we should be supporting one another. And then to have somebody, you know, not be doing that for whatever reason, because they don't like you, or they're jealous, or they're intimidated,
power
they're
trip.
they feel inferior towards you. Like,
And I'd rather someone just be nasty to my face.
exactly.
And leave it there.
And-
Yeah.
because then
Yeah.
at least I know
Yeah, true.
who I'm dealing with
Yep.
and what they think about me versus
Yep.
what you just said, and then turn around and
And
Right.
try to
worse.
cut me at the knees.
Yes.
And I've been seeing a lot of that. Just in general, just in circles and conversations we have, and it's not a good feeling. It's not whether
Definitely
it's
not a good feeling.
been done to me or not. Like just observing all of this.
Yeah, and even seeing it done to someone else, you're like, that's
Yeah.
so ugly. And I
is so
can't
ugly.
even explain how ugly it is. It's
It is. It is. You could be the most beautiful person, all of that, but when that stuff happens and you see that happening, I don't want to deal with that person. I don't, I don't want to deal with that person on any level. And so, and I agree. Like, why do we as women, do that to one another?
I don't know where it comes from. For each individual person's why, but I would have to base it on jealousy.
But
There
people
has
always
to
say that,
be-
like, even
Yeah.
when you were a little, oh, this is, Mom, this is happening to you. Oh, it's because they're jealous.
yeah, and you're like, of what?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Of what?
there's the things that you're not seeing that you have that they don't have.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just. Yeah.
I still don't understand that, though. Like, honestly, I
Yeah.
really don't understand what that whole phrase really means.
Well, look, it's not just about, oh, she has the best pocketbook, or look at her car. It's not just about that. It's about how you carry yourself, the way you are with people. How if you're magnetic and they're not, you can bring people in, right? So jealousy can also mean they're intimidated by you. Why are you intimidated if I'm sitting there trying to work things out so that it's for the better good? So it's like, it's that sense of they are missing something and they see what they're missing in you,
Yeah.
and they don't know how to react to that, so they choose the nasty. They can smile in your face and be pleasant, but as soon as they turn around, they're talking shit about you.
Wait, Mom, you said you don't know where they're just jealous comes from? I think I've heard you say that.
I've said it.
Many times.
No,
I've heard that throughout
but-
the years with my younger sister.
Right. And I have said
Never
that
me.
to her. But I've known exactly. It was very specific.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was very specific. Like she would come home, and if it was a situation with something, that situation was very specific. So I was able to. This is
Identify.
why.
Yeah.
Not just coming home and oh, I had a bad day because of, and then you jump to that word.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that was, still part of it, because even in your tell, you stated like you would go home from school and tell your mom about something that happened. And her response was, oh, it's
Yeah.
because,
But then, what?
I'm like,
right. And that's
No,
the
it's
thing.
funny.
Right. 'Cause you may not see it.
yeah.
Yeah. They're missing something.
Yeah.
So when you, that whole thing about what is it? Oh, they're just jealous. Where like you were talking about when it's true, but what situations do you think that people say that where it's false? Like where does that come from? Is it just to like comfort you?
I think that's part of it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. Maybe it was to try to like build you up. And also because I've been told it too, and I was like, I don't know. I just don't think they like me.
And you know what? And yeah, I don't think they like me, and we should be like, well, yeah, maybe they don't. Like,
Yeah.
agree with that,
Right.
right?
I'm okay with that,
Yeah.
Agree with
I'm
that.
quiet too. They may not like me. That's okay.
It's okay.
It's
You're right.
I don't know.
may
Maybe
not
they
like
just
you.
don't want to. I don't know. They didn't want to
I
hurt our
think the word
feelings.
comfort.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
on. They want, and that's the easiest thing I think
Yeah.
to come out
Yeah.
of your mouth.
And now I want to clarify, because I took that as a different way. Is it the person stating, oh, that's happening because they're jealous? Or is it comfort in the person that's being told is from jealousy, that since they're comfortable in how they see themselves, they don't think it's jealousy from someone else?
What?
I'm
I'm
somewhat
confused.
I'm somewhat confused by that question.
I'm
So just
all
answer both.
confused.
Me too.
I'm
Yeah,
like, what?
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
I
Just
don't-
answer both questions there.
Okay, so to clarify the second half, because I'm sure you understood the first half. When, for example, your mom said, oh, so-and-so is jealous, is it because you're comfortable with how you see yourself that you're like, no, I have nothing for them to be jealous of?
Oh,
Or is it the comfortability of the person, the older person, the person that wants to keep you safe, whatever have you, saying, oh, it's happening because they're jealous? Because I looked at it at two different points.
all right. I don't know if I'm understanding it right, but I think like for me, when Lindsay like, oh,
Yeah.
you have to be jealous of, I think that's my like 10-year-old self.
Yes, I do too.
And so at 10 years old,
Yeah.
I don't really know how I'm feeling about myself.
Right.
And so I don't think at 10 years old, my self-esteem, my all of that was not
Right.
there yet.
I wasn't seeing what anybody was
No,
seeing.
I was
and-
seeing, like, oh
well,
my
even
God.
what your parent
Yeah.
or whoever the woman was, or whatever person was saying those words to you, you weren't seeing any of
no,
that.
I was seeing this girl with like big glasses.
Yes.
And
Yes.
just
Yeah. Super awkward and trying to fit in and not
That's-
knowing
that's
right,
and
that's-
not finding
that's
that group and
Your view of how you
of myself.
Yes.
Yes. And that's what you asked,
yes.
right?
So
But and my mother being my mother, of course.
yes.
She's gonna be like,
She's gonna be like, no,
jealous.
you're weird. You're not cute. They don't want to hang around with you because you look kind of awkward.
yeah, that would be bad.
She didn't say that, so she just told you that.
They're jealous.
We gotta get those pictures.
Oh,
Because they are, junior high.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I understand. I get it. I was not cool.
No, you were cute.
Yeah.
In
You were
junior high.
cute.
You were very
Oh.
cute.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
were.
but why? Do you know that I thought the two of you were cute? That's why I got the big red glasses. I wanted to be like you.
We couldn't see.
I know. I got those Sally, Jessie, Raphael, whatever her name was,
Tanya's were blue.
Yes.
Mine were brown.
and I got the red.
Oh man. Oh Lord.
Wow.
Oh,
So bad.
I'm gonna get those pictures.
Yeah, I have some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'll give them
reminisce.
to Christian,
Yeah.
and Christian can share them.
Talk about vulnerability.
Yes.
Yes. That,
Yeah.
Share them with our girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if any of this is relatable, if you're watching this, please share.
Yes.
Share
yes.
with us like situations, how you overcame that. What you know, did
What your
it work
thoughts
out?
are.
Did it not work out? Your thoughts, all of that, because that's stuff too that we can talk about in future episodes, especially when we start going live.
Yes.
Because then we're able to answer and talk to you live, and that'll be good.
Yeah.
What,
And it
what do you
No, I
laughing
was
at
I'm just thinking
about the
of those
glasses?
pictures.
Awful, awful, awful. But
Yeah.
now look at us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
Fabulous.
Zoe?
Yeah.
Fabulous in our own way.
Yeah.
So, did you have another question for us, Christian?
No, I was gonna ask. Do you guys want another story?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I like that.
I guess. Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
So we could do story time.
Story time. I'm actually feeling more comfortable.
That's good.
All right. This one is titled She called me sister, but only when she needed something. So I guess you guys have I don't know.
That's
touched
and that's
upon
that whole thing about that I talked about
Yep.
sisterhood.
Yeah.
And using that word loosely, and yeah, that happens to people all the
Yeah.
time.
All the time.
People, you know, call you if they need something. Oh, thank you, and then
It's a wrap.
keep it moving.
Yep.
And then when they need, oh, I haven't talked to you in a while, and blah blah blah. Oh, you busy? Because
Yeah.
I mean that doesn't happen to me, but anymore because I'm like,
Sorry. Gotta
nope.
go.
She sees the number. She declines.
Yeah.
Decline.
No, thank you.
That's a voicemail.
So I guess you've touched on it a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. So it's from where does this happen? From New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. I guess this is where this person was saying this from. Talking about her sister. Every time her life was in shambles, I was the first call. From breakups, money, financial issues, needing a place to stay. Every time that happened, she'd drop everything. She opened her door to her wallet, to her heart. But when she was the one crying, she says, but when I was the one crying on the floor, when I needed someone, crickets. She was posting stories and memes about fake people while ignoring my messages. I realized then, bold statement, she wasn't my sister. She was a storm. To be poetic, I guess. And I was her shelter. But I've learned now, not everyone who calls you
Sister.
quote unquote sis is safe.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
thoughts, she says thoughts, comments, suggestions, etc.
So that was part of me stating prior about recognizing how you feel after being around people. Are you feeling drained? You know, because not for nothing, the devil does not show up as a devil. They show up as the most beautiful person, and if you tend to let your guard down, that's when they swoop on in. So it's recognizing your energy and how you feel around different people. Mine was a little different. I had told you ladies about a friend of mine that just loved living in misery. So when everything was going bad in my life, she was there, spot on, easy. And when things were starting to go good, she didn't want to hear about it. She wasn't checking in. And I didn't understand that until I understood it. Until it was, okay, she's not a happy person.
Yeah.
She's not in a happy place. So she doesn't want to even have parts of that. She wants to just wallow in it all. So, and you know, they always say misery loves company. So it's easier for some people to stay in that and stay stuck in it. Where this person is stating, not all cis are your cis, that there is accurate. And it's about taking the time to see, recognize, and understand where and how close you want that person, if you want that person close to you at all. Unfortunately, she didn't have the support. Like, she was giving everything to the sister that she would want given to her. And when she needed it in return, she did not get that. So I think that speaks volumes in about when the person shows you their true self, believe it.
You know, and I think, and I've mentioned this before, but me and a coworker, we used to say, and I still say it now, friends, relationships, friendships, it's a two-way street, right? And when you're around each other, you want to feel good. And when those relationships, friendships start becoming work, and you're feeling bad, that's when it's time to step back and think about or rethink this relationship. And if you're not feeling good, then it's time to separate from that. So you can continue feeling good, because friends shouldn't make friends feel that way.
Right.
And as we mentioned earlier, it's about choice, and it's about who you want to surround yourself with. And if, and you can have the conversation and all of that, but if for some reason it still continues to stay that way, and I know there's like a saying, when you're around people that are like that and making you feel like that, no one's helping each other grow, no one's helping each other elevate, none of that. And then you're stagnant. And then that's a whole nother set of problems. And so I think with that's what you have to do. Because there are other people and other relationships and friendships that will help pour in to your cup. And that's what friendships are about. And that's what sisterhood is about. We can laugh, we can cry, and even if it's crying and being sad, but you have that sense of
Safety.
Yes, that was the word that she said that resonated with me, is when she said safe. Because even when we were saying sisterhood, like sisters and friendship, and that sister means safe to me, that I am completely safe. That, I can, like you said, I can be vulnerable, I can be comfortable and experience joy, experience hurt, experience anger, all those things with my sister. So when she said safe, that immediately clicked for me.
And it's funny because we're talking about this, and now I'm thinking like, because we outside of this we have other circles that
Yeah.
right we hang out with, and I'm thinking, okay, with my other girlfriends and stuff, do I feel vulnerable? I mean, all those words
Yeah.
you said, and it's like it makes you think about that.
Yeah.
Because again, it's choice and who
Yeah.
you surround yourself with.
Right.
And so those are things sometimes that we don't think about as girls or as women. But all those words you just mentioned, Lindsay, that's something to think about in your other relationships.
Right, because maybe in another friend group, it's a different dynamic where you're not necessarily being poured into, but you pour out because you love these people and they're your friends, and it's just a different relationship, and you don't require as much from them. But then you have to have that core group of women or friends that you can experience those, because you need to be vulnerable too. It can't always be somebody being able to be vulnerable with you, and they're you're always there for them, but it, like mutually beneficial for both of you.
Absolutely.
I mean, and if you can find that with, more than one person, that's I think it's
That's amazing.
amazing.
Absolutely. And
But
now
at
I'm
least
just, like,
one,
thinking-
I hope that somebody, like
Everyone has.
everybody has that
I do
one
too.
person that they can, because
Yeah.
I think
life
I
is
can-
a roller coaster
Yeah.
of emotions. Like
Yes.
sometimes you have somebody you want to celebrate with.
Yes.
Sometimes you have somebody you're mad, something happened at work, you want to vent to them. And then there's sadness. There's so many, be silly.
Yeah.
Someone that you can just laugh at. I just want to laugh, or you're just feeling silly today. You just want to have those experiences with
absolutely, and I
your
think
sisters.
I think I can speak for all of us. I think we have
that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yes.
obviously yes with us,
Yes.
but I think we have that outside of us too,
Yes.
and that's something that don't
precious.
It's
is
priceless.
precious.
It's priceless.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that should not be taken for granted, because it
Mm-hmm.
I love it,
Same.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's how we feel about that question. And I like that word shelter and safe.
Yeah.
That popped out.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was a good question, Christian.
All right, for the last situation, related but probably more quote unquote different than the other ones. This one comes from Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay.
So again, these are all sister related. So this sister, she said, we were at dinner, me and my sister and her husband. I made a joke about politics, and out of nowhere, he went off. He snapped. He said, you wouldn't understand. You barely have your life together, quote unquote.
This is the husband saying it?
The brother-in-law saying it to the
Yes,
sister-in-law.
She said, I was stunned. My sister laughed nervously and looked down. Not a word. I felt humiliated, like I didn't belong in my own family. Later, I asked her why she didn't say anything. She struggled and said, that's just how he is. I realized then she wasn't just tolerating disrespect, she was allowing it. And it made me question everything we used to call sisterhood. And now I ask for your thoughts, comments, questions, etc.
See, now a couple of things definitely like red flagged me with that scenario. For one, she described that she nervously laughed at it and looked down. So she's showing that she's ashamed of what he said. But seemingly she can't say anything to him. And then when she went and spoke to her about it, she said, "Oh, that's just how he is."
Like making an excuse for him
Yes, making an excuse for
Right.
him.
and his behavior.
And allowing that
Yes.
Yep. So, I think it's a little bigger than the
Yes,
sister relationship.
Right.
To be quite honest with that one,
And if he said that to her sister,
he's gonna say whatever.
imagine if
She said the
the
wife,
wife
said something.
how he would blow up on
Right.
her.
Yeah,
Right.
and seemingly he wouldn't care if they're in public or not because
Right.
they're out to dinner.
But if that was me in that situation, I know I would tell Carl
Yeah.
like right away.
Yeah. You need to tone it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
literally.
need to watch it.
And I know you would say that to
Yes,
Nate, and I know you would say
absolutely.
that to James.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that that does happen all the time, and
Yeah. Especially in political climate.
I know.
So-
That's
It's
Politics.
definitely, yeah.
we ain't having that
Politics and
conversation over here. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it.
Politics and family
Yeah,
don't really
doesn't-
mix.
It
But
doesn't.
yeah, it sounds a little deeper than
yeah.
the sister not
Yeah.
standing up for her. I don't think the wife really stands up for herself. If
For
she's just like-
herself.
'cause
Right.
if she was looking nervous about it, like,
And
that's just how he
awkward,
is.
and-
It is very
Yeah.
awkward. And it could have been almost like her laughing and shying away from it.
Yeah.
Was to give the sister handle that.
Yeah.
You shut
True.
it down.
True. That
Because
too.
if she felt like her sister would and has, that personality or the quick comeback type of thing, that time was created right then and there. I kind of wish it got a little deeper so I knew more. I like information.
I don't know, but yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know. I like today's conversation.
Yeah,
It
very
was
good. Intriguing.
Yeah. And so we're gonna do it again next week.
Yes, we are. Before I go.
Before you go on vacay and vlog.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you want to check out the full episode, we're on YouTube. Comment, share the videos, and then check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yes.
And we're gonna find pictures,
yes, that's
so
what
we
we're
can
gonna do.
share that with our beautiful junior high selves.
Upload your vlogs.
I have to
I'll
send
send
a
my
vlog.
vlogs, and I think I did 2 videos, maybe 2.
You did, yay!
Two.
And then Angie will vlog, and then we'll catch you next week, same time.
Yep.
All right.
Ciao, Bells.
Ciao.
Bye.